Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome to AdamMcKola TV. I'm Adam. We're live. This is post-match reaction to Newcastle 1, Manchester United 0. Just finished True Geordie's The Kickoff Show. If you didn't see that, then check out the highlights over on his channel and on social media and stuff. Although I'm sure if you're a United fan, you probably won't want to be doing that right about now, as United have somehow, some way lost against Stevie Bruce's Newcastle. Can you fucking believe it? Because I can't. In fact, I can, and that's the problem. I can believe it. I can believe that we've been beaten by a team that lost 5-0 last week against Leicester City, a team that we also beat not long ago. I can believe that because that's exactly how Manchester United are. We're not creating opportunities. I can remember 2 shots today that really, meant anything, or we could have scored from. Harry Maguire with a header, and another one that's the player has actually slipped my mind, but we had 2 efforts, real efforts on goal in anger today. Apart from that, nothing. Now, I've just been speaking with True Geordie, doing a video for our channel on Full-Time Devils, so make sure you go check that out in a bit. But we were there talking about how, am I going mad? Am I wrong for thinking Ole is not the man, and maybe it's time for him to go? Or is it the fact that he needs more time? I genuinely don't know. Now, we know that the owners are an issue. We know the board is an issue. We know that them not buying players and spending money, that's a massive issue. But also, we need to see improvements from the team, from the players, from the coaching staff, from the manager. We need to see improvements. Are we seeing any evidence that the players are actually working on anything, that we're actually working on tactics, that we're actually working towards a goal, that we're actually trying to achieve something here? Are we seeing any evidence of that? Because I don't see it. I can't see what we're trying to do. But what I can see, look, we've got rid of a lot of players. We've got a very young squad. We've got a squad with a lot of holes in it. I can understand why these results are coming, but I can't understand the performances. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, when he first arrived, was a breath of fresh air. We were playing football that was free-flowing. We were attacking. We were scoring goals. We were getting forward. Now, if we were still doing that, but the results weren't coming, you can understand. You can take it on the chin and you can think, with 1 or 2 signings, maybe it will improve soon. But we're not seeing that. We're not seeing any signs of progression. We're not seeing any signs of us actually being coached on the football pitch, on the training pitch. And we're getting outplayed by a Newcastle side that have been struggling. That Stevie Bruce has been under pressure. And today they beat us comfortably. It was so easy for Newcastle to beat us today. And I'm just absolutely baffled as to what's going on. Now, you guys in the comments, get your thoughts in. What are you thinking now? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, when he come in as caretaker manager, perfect timing for him. He kind of steadied the ship, settled everyone down, got us feeling good again. The board made a knee-jerk reaction to give him the job. They shouldn't have done that. Clearly out of his depth, but they gave him the job. When they gave him that job, they should have backed him properly. It's like with Jose Mourinho in his final season. You've got here with him now. He's second in the league. Back him in the window, make sure he gets the players he wants. But they didn't do that. We didn't replace Lukaku, who left. We didn't replace Herrera, who left. We didn't replace Fellaini, who left in the window before. And as a result, we're left short in the team. But also, there's no excuse for this football. You're telling me with Lukaku or Herrera or Fellaini today, we would have been any better? I don't think that's the case. We wouldn't have been any better with those players today. So whilst you can use it as an excuse that they've gone and we didn't replace them, you can't excuse the fact that the football just isn't good enough. Now, people can call for Poch. People can say this, that, and the other about Mourinho. Look, the facts are Mourinho deserved to get sacked. I was glad he got sacked. I think everybody should have been glad he got sacked because there was only one way that was going. But some of the things that happened to him and that he was angry about, he was right to be angry about. Now, look at this team. What are we seeing? We're seeing a very young team. We've got a good defence. I think even statistically speaking, it's half decent. Obviously, with injuries, it's not great. When Ashley Young's getting called upon and all, it's not great. But our defence isn't an issue. David De Gea's made a few mistakes, but he's not a major issue for us. You go further forward, midfield. Besides Pogba, what have we got? Where is the quality in that midfield? There isn't any. So you're looking at big holes in the midfield, going forward, further forward. Apart from Martial, we haven't got a number 9. Mason Greenwood, possibly be a number 9 in the future, and he's clearly a talented player who will go on to do something. Marcus Rashford's not a number 9. He's out of form, no goals, no nothing. We need him to be getting better and improving, but we also know that he isn't a striker. So you're looking at the team and there's lots of holes. Yes, the defense is decent and it's, can improve and can get better. But apart from that, there's no quality anywhere in that team. Now, you can look at a handful of younger players that are coming through and breaking into this team. Axel Twanzebe, Mason Greenwood, Angel Gomez, Scott McTominay. Fantastic young players, but they're not enough and we can't rely on them. We needed to bring in more. We need to bring in more. But we also need to do more with what we have. Is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the man to bring back success to United? I don't think he is. I thought this last year. I still think this now. And I've not seen anything that changed my opinion on that. But I do think he could do a very good job for the next manager, which is something that I've said. Because he's got rid of a lot of players. And I think this painful period that we're going through kind of had to be done. We had to get through this period where we're going to lose a lot of shit players. We're going to get rid of a lot of deadwood. Because we've got the Glazers, we haven't replaced them. So we needed to go through this period. Now, unfortunately for us, it's a legend, someone that we love, and we're seeing him go through this, and it's quite clear he's out of his depth, and it's a shame to see. We don't want to see that. But this kind of had to happen for us to move forward, I think. We had to press the reset button to get better and move on and push forward. And it looks like we've done that, but these results aren't great, and we need to be doing better against West Ham, against Newcastle, against Astana, against Rochdale, against Alkmaar. There's no excuses for what's going on because even with an under-23s team or a B team, we should be performing better and at least getting some results against this team, but we're not. The problems at this club are clear. Ed Woodward, the Glazers. Without their idea for a football club, without them running the club as a football team with an idea to improve and, get on, and with the whole focus being around the football, they're always going to be the issue. But also, your manager is a major issue as well. And this was the case with Jose Mourinho. We got to a position where, yes, the owners are an issue. Yes, the owners need to improve and they need to invest and they need to get better. But also, is it going anywhere under the current manager? Are we going to get better under this current manager? And if the answer's no, then unfortunately he has to be sacked. Unfortunately. I don't want to see one of our club legends getting sacked. And this is what the Glazers hoped for. They hoped that they would bring in a club legend, which would mean we wouldn't have to sack anybody. We wouldn't get the fans getting on their case. And they done that and they bought themselves some time. But I don't know if Ali's going to get any more time. Look who it is. There's Laz walking around.
What are you doing?
This is a live YouTube stream.
Oh, shit.
Sorry. I don't need all of that.
All this stuff.
Laz,
I feel bad for you guys. Not in a patronising way. I just miss having a bad guy around.
Yeah.
There's no real bad guy anymore.
Do you wish you were better and you were beating a good United?
That's what I'm saying. This is what I said to some City fans the other day. It's boring against those guys because we've not really got history with them in that sense. But actually, the challenge when you want to beat United is so much more. Like my heart beats out my chest when I play them. Yeah. Anyway, I love United. I hope you guys are back soon.
I love you, Lars, but I hate your football club.
Sorry.
And right now, I probably hate you.
Good.
Someone asked in the comments, has Brian kidnapped me?
No.
He hasn't yet.
He's treating you well.
Yeah, he's treating me very well and he's disappeared, so he's a pretty shitty kidnapper because I could quite easily escape. Thanks to you guys with the super chats, downshift, lift and coast. Our next game is against Liverpool. Sheesh. Was it Liverpool result that got Jose sacked? I think it might have been.
It was.
And my cousin John chipping in £2 as well. Cheers, John. Villa look more dangerous attacking than United. Well, not thank you for that, but thanks for the comment. Anyway. Cheers for tuning in, guys. Cheers for logging in. And we got a reaction video going up to the game on Full-Time Devils with Brian, with True Geordie. We got fan cams coming up from St. James's Park as well. I went there today because I was unfortunately with these guys on the kickoff getting absolutely terrorised. But we were there at the ground. Full-Time Devils have got fan cams coming, so they'll be coming your way very, very soon. But for now, I don't really know what else to say, guys. United have been beaten by Newcastle. Steve Bruce's Newcastle, who got slapped 5-0 off Leicester City last week. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer might be getting his P45 very, very soon, which is a shame. Because do you remember that victory over PSG and all that? How good it felt to have our United back and to be doing it with Ole at the wheel and Ole as the gaffer. And we wanted him to succeed so badly. Unfortunately, it's not going to by the looks of things, so... Yeah, United have lost. More points dropped. We're closer to the relegation zone than we are to the top of the league or the top four. Liverpool have got more points than us and City combined, I think it is, or 1 point less than us and City combined, which is absolutely awful. And it's been another bad day for Manchester United, bad day for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, bad day for the fans. I feel sorry for the Reds that are at St James's Park having to walk down all them stairs. Jesus Christ. Imagine having to do that once you've just been beaten. Guys. Someone said we need Arsene Wenger. Oh my God, I'm going to have a heart attack. Don't do that to me, whatever you do. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for keeping it locked to AdamMcKola TV. Make sure you like and comment and sharing and subscribing. We had 800 of you on here live, so thank you very much. Most likely you've been here to just laugh at me crying. But nevertheless, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you're hitting that like button, subscribe, comment, share on your way out. And for now, I've been AdamMcKola. I'm out of here. About to upload this True Geordie video, Full Time Devils.